move fast, get to the bag. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchdown. Gets at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Back to 60.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Here's a throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 37 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Penix to the air to start us off. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
To number 15.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Play action. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Brian Anger getting the call on the 4th down punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Punt meets him at the 28. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down carry for Achane. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's dropping back to throw. Gets him on the in route. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison, 6.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Deputy! Cowboy 80! Panther 60! Panther 60!
Back to throw now. That one gonna go against the D. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Waddle makes the catch. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Let's go. Let's go. Ready, ready.
H.M. goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Ready.
We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Here we go. Ready.
He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No, they didn't bite on the play action, Brock, and for all the times that we've seen that exact concept beat defenses, these guys were not fooled.
You know what that was collectively, defensively? It was great processing. We talk about quarterbacks being great processors. That group defensively just got it done. 2 drives, and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Penix working from the gun. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 now from the 46. Penix here from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play fake. Penix. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Let's go now. 6, 7, 8,
First and 10, a run to Robinson. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down and goal to go.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Here we go. Shaq. Switch.
From the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. Firing quickly as Penix, complete. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start to fight back for their first points of this game. Drake London with the touchdown. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Come on.
Achane running right. Room to work at the 35. Devon Achane. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 9-point advantage. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go. Trap 60. Hard 7.
From the shotgun, Penix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
11 more yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Penix on first down. Complete. It's for John Robinson. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense to the line fast.
13 more yards. That's another Falcons first down.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons reduce the lead to just 4. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Falcons 14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ready?
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. AC card.
Here's A-Chan up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready, break.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Let's go now.
I'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive him all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Dumped off to his running back. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Tackled there by James Pierce.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Running with A-Chan here out of the gun. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Pass play now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready, set.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Complete right side to Washington. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Ready.
They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Setting up to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And throws to the hurry up here. Throwing it again here. A throw to the right finds Waddle. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He's going to throw it again. Here's a screen for Achane. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And it's only 2nd down, but they have the punt team out there. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Penix off the play action. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one complete to Pitts. Hits the 20. Touchdown! touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
The score, Falcons 21, Dolphins 17.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's Achane from the pistol. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Panther 60. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught by Washington, left side. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Let's go now. 18 caught.
Looking to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Dolphins.
First down from the 42.
Go.
It's Achane on the inside give. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set.
Dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Throwing from the gun here. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Hit.
Working now from the gun. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That just simply those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds his back, Achan. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
1st down, play action. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
In the red zone. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
17.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It is caught left side. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motion a receiver left. Now Achan. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, Miami.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Ready up.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Pass. Catch the Eagles. Ready.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. First and 10 from the 43.
Ready.
Running left, here's A.J. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most in 2nd down.
It is tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Got. Ready. Come on. Set. Go.
Now looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So 20 yards on that play, and that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air with Penix. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
They're going play fake with Penix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this. They'll run it with Robinson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Here's Robinson. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Hey.
Once more, it's Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 18. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
And out to Gordon. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. 70, ready.
Again, it's Gordon. Fights up for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. They look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready.
This time it's a passing play. Look at that power, deep left side. Big gain downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Dolphins hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He is going to have the Falcons 1st down. And Brock, that should clinch them this victory.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So the Falcons are in the win in this one. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off.